Hello viewers and welcome to our channel again. Today I want to be sharing with you keys to a successful marriage. Now this is not the first video on this. My previous discussion which I talked about the proposition of 50-50 in relationship or in marriage, is it true or false, was actually my way of communicating the key success of sharing 100% of your commitment, love, and attention to your spouse that will help build your marriage successfully. And it's part of this series I'm be teaching on. And now, today, I want to talk about the importance of trust and honoring your spouse in your marriage, or when you intend to get married. If you're planning to get married, the reason why you should have the trustworthy mentality, you see, you want to have respect for your spouse. You want to have that mentality of trusting and honoring your spouse. Can you trust your partner? Is it possible to trust your spouse? This era that we're in this 2021 21st century, is it possible for you to trust your spouse, your husband, your wife? Can we do it? Can you have so much respect for your spouse, for your husband, for your wife, even your children? Is it possible? You know, we need to begin to look at these things closely. So that's what I want to talk about today. Why it's so important is the key, is one of the keys, all right? One of the keys, the secret to a successful marriage life that I know, that I've been putting to work. And this year, we mark my 9th year in marriage, okay? This year, by September, I'm going to be celebrating my 9th anniversary in marriage. Now, it hasn't been blissful all the way. It hasn't been what everyone calls, what we call heaven on earth all the way. There are challenges, there are things, but one thing I know for sure is I'm still in love with my wife just as the first time I once saw her. I'm still in love with her, and I'm still building and discovering this woman, this amazing woman of my life. So it is fun, it's been fun. And with all the things I know now, with all the things I'm putting to work, with all the things I'm practicing, I'm sharing with you, it's gonna get better and better by the day. So this is the idea. So question, can you trust your spouse? Is it possible to trust your husband, your wives? Yes, it is. If you want to have a successful marriage, you got to practice this. You got to practice trusting your husband, trusting your wife. Trusting is very important. You may say, well, they don't warrant it. There are things that my spouse doesn't make you trust them. You see, trust is earned. Trust is not demanded. If you want to demand trust, it will not work. Even though you try to demand it or demand honor or respect, you find yourself struggling in your relationship. You make your relationship unhealthy. You need to practice trust by any needs. How? You have to give it. If you don't give trust, you can't get it. If you don't give respect, you can't get it. Even though you force it, it will backfire. Do you understand? So it's so important as a human being created in the picture of God. Do you honor your husband or your wife? Do you honor them? There are things we must bring to mind. First, what God said concerning honoring our spouse, honoring in our relationship. What does God say about our relationship with others? He said, let nothing be done through selfish ambitions or conceits, but in lowliness of mind, let each of you esteem one another better than himself. Let each esteem others better than himself. Did you notice that statement? Let each esteem themselves better than, esteem others better than themselves. He said, let each esteem others better than themselves. This is it. He said, with lowliness of mind. With lowliness of mind. He said, do nothing. Don't let anything be done through selfish ambition. This is where trust is being built. This is how trust is you begin to walk in the line of trust. Because you want to start doing things without selfish ambition. You want to start doing things with your spouse without selfish ambition. With lowliness of mind. And you esteem other better than himself. You esteem your husband better than yourself. You esteem your wife better than yourself. Yes, you need to respect your spouse. You need to respect your partner than yourself. More than yourself. If you understand this, things will begin to change in your relationship. Now, that may sound kind of outdated to selfish people. That may sound kind of outdated to self-indulgent people. All right, but it is a living status for you to walk by. It is something that is powerful. It is something that is powerful. Treasure your mate as a potential child of God. That's what you do. You treasure your mate. And as the saying goes, don't sweat the small stuff. You get it? Don't sweat the small stuff. So look for and appreciate the positive values that you find in each other. You have to look for the positive values in your spouse. You have to look for the positive values and appreciate it. Find it. It's not in the surface. A lot of times when we use the word find, it means something you have to search. Sometimes the negative ones always surface than the positive ones. But you see, you need to get rid, it's like you take a rag of cloths and wipe the dust away from your shelf, from your furniture. You get it? So that you can see the beauty. That's what we do in our relationship. We wipe away the debts. We wipe away the wrongs of other people, of others that we deal with. And so that we will see the beauty. And love helps you do that. With love, you'll be able to wipe away. You clean the surface. You see that? That's what you do. So if you have been abusive to your spouse or abusive physically, verbally, you need to repent. You need to change your ways. You need to change that attitude. You see, how do you demonstrate honor and respect to your husband or wife? How do you do it? There are many ways, and I want to help you understand some things you can do, all right? For instance, giving a special gift just to say thank you is an amazing step of honoring and respecting your spouse. Listening carefully to them. You need to learn to listen to your spouse. I've taught 1,000 times about this. Listen, listening is best key to succeeding in relationship. Learn to listen to your spouse with empathy and interest. Express thankfulness, appreciation. Express being thankful. Many spouses never tell their partner thank you. Learn to say thank you to your spouse. Learn to say thank you to your partner in whatever way or in whatever they have done. It doesn't matter what they've done. You learn to say thank you. And using common courtesies. You see, using common courtesies in your words. And the tone of your voice at times is very important as well. The way you talk, the tone of your voice. Silence is the key. You know what? I've written intensively on this in my new book, How to Influence Your Husband to Success, which is now actually on Amazon. We are now on Amazon, both on Kindle and paperback print. So on format, I mean, you'll be able to get it right now. So I want you to head over to Amazon and get your copy. How to influence your husband to succeed or to success. You will read a lot about it. There's so many things I put in that book. It will change your life. Just about 2-3 hours, you'll be done reading it. It's an amazing book. All right, guys, thank you for listening and being part of this video. And I want you to, if you're watching us for the first time, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And share this video to your loved ones and friends and families you know. And again, like I said, don't hesitate to visit Amazon now and get your copy of that book. It will change your life. And leave your comments on the comment section of this video to let us know what you think. I appreciate you all, and again, I'll see you in another video. Until then, bye for now.